And welcome to Times News 24/7, brought to you by the Noblesville Times Online in living color from the Times studio. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Friday, July 8th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, and so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, each year, Noblesville Cultural Arts Commission offers scholarships to selected high school seniors planning to further their education in performing or visual arts after graduation. The scholarship program is open to all Noblesville residents currently enrolled as a senior in any secondary school, either public or private. And this year, the $1,000 scholarship was awarded to Megan Carell. Carell graduated from Noblesville High School in May. She was in the top 10% of the 2011 class and was a member of the National Honor Society. And speaking of scholarships, 2 Westfield children are among more than 200 youth who were named regional winners and qualify for $10,000 in total scholarships from the Kohl's Department Store's Kohl's Cares Scholarship Program. Jacob Barnett, 12, and Luke Broyles, 11, were chosen from more than 37,000 nominees nationwide for making a positive impact on their community. Each will receive a $1,000 scholarship toward post-secondary education, and each is qualified for a chance at $10,000 scholarships in the national competition. In other news, House Speaker Brian Bosma has appointed Representative Kathy Richardson to continue serving on the Legislative Council, along with 3 interim study committees, the Commission on Courts, the Census Data Advisory Committee, and the County Redistricting Commission. Even though the session is adjourned for 2011, legislators are continuing their duties, studying in-depth various topics assigned to their committees. Interim study committees will receive public testimony while members work out the details of an issue before the legislation is proposed for the 2012 legislative session. In a week's span, the Hamilton-Boone County Drug Task Force made 3 felony drug dealing arrests. On June 30th, Donnie White, 21, of Fishers, was arrested for dealing a controlled substance, a Class B felony. Michael E. Swick, 26, of Lebanon, was arrested on July 5th. Swick was charged with 2 counts of dealing a controlled substance, Class B felonies, and 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, Class D felonies. On July 6th, Allison Schomburg, 20, of Bloomington, was arrested on charges of dealing heroin, a Class B felony, and possession of heroin, a Class D felony, and possession of a controlled substance, also a Class D felony. Anyone wishing to report any type of illegal drug activity is invited to call the drug hotline at 317-571-2545. And yes, callers may remain anonymous. Members of the Sheridan Rotary Club enjoyed a morning dedicated to fundraising and fellowship on July 2nd, hosting a pancake breakfast at the Sheridan Community Center. Club members flipped flapjacks, heated gravy, baked biscuits, and seared sausage for more than 150 people from the local community. The club meets weekly at 6:15 p.m. on Tuesdays in the community room of the Sheridan Public Library. That's located at 103 West 1st Street in Sheridan. The Downtown Westfield Neighborhood Association and the Westfield businesses have teamed up to make this weekend the weekend to go shopping, kicking off with special events tonight. A number of Westfield downtown businesses will be open late tonight for open houses, shopping, dining, and sidewalk sales. The farmers market will have maps of all the merchants staying open late, and the sidewalk sales will run in conjunction with the farmers market. The farmers market itself will run as usual from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the lot by City Hall. That's located at 130 Penn Street on Union Street north of Indiana 32. In other news, author of science fiction and fantasy novels for young adults Dawson Vosberg, a teen himself, will visit the Westfield Washington Public Library at 333 West Hoover Street in Westfield at 3 p.m. on Thursday. The Anderson, Indiana native is discussing his newest book, Incognito, the writing process, and he's also going to be demonstrating calligraphy and map making. Fans of the Adventures of Josiah Jones series won't want to miss this special event. The Noblesville Young Professionals Group, affiliated with the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, is hosting a lunch and walk down memory lane from noon to 1:30 p.m. on July 14th. It's going to be featuring Greek's Pizza served at the Noblesville City Hall. City Hall is located at 16 South 10th Street in Noblesville. Following lunch, the group will walk to the square and meet up with David Highway, Hamilton County historian, who will speak on the history of Noblesville and give a tour of the old county jail on the downtown square. Reservations are required and can be made by emailing lsweet@firstmerchants.com. Stay with us. We've got Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet bringing you the local forecast from Studio B. We've also got your local sports in just a moment. Hamilton Town Center is a Simon Property Group open-air mall, open in Noblesville since 2008. We're located just off Exit 10 at I-69 and 146th Street.
Hamilton Town Center showcases over 80 specialty stores, including an IMAX theater, JCPenney, Old Navy, Bed Bath & Beyond, DSW Shoe Warehouse, and Banana Republic.
We also have a Stone Creek Dining Company, Moe's Irish Pub, Red Robin, and more. Over 7 million shoppers every year visit Hamilton Town Center.
We have a play area for kids, a huge fireplace, water fountains, walking paths, and family events and activities.
Simon American Express gift cards are available for purchase every day at guest services.
And Simon gift cards can be used at any Simon mall and anywhere American Express is accepted nationwide.
Hamilton Town Center is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays, 11 to 6 p.m. Restaurant, department store, and theater hours may vary.
For a great day of shopping, dining, and entertainment, experience Hamilton Town Center.
Hey, it's meteorologist Paul Poteet, ready on Times News 24/7 to give you a weather rundown from Studio B. No jacket, no tie required. I mean, it's Friday, and it's warm. And this is what the weather looks like, as far as I'm concerned, as we head into the weekend. Would you like more specific details on what the weather looks like other than just my shirt? Okay, I figured as much. So take a look, first of all, at our expected high temperature today. Hamilton County should get into the mid-80s with no trouble. And we had some showers and thunderstorms around, kind of scattered around the area, but I think those will be gone as the day goes on and we move into the afternoon. Thumbnail view of the weekend, well, it's kind of half and half. Both halves will be hot. Both of them will be mostly sunny. But it'll be a little more humid Saturday night going into Sunday, especially on Sunday and into Monday. We're talking lows Sunday night that will be into the low 70s. So that's the one big difference this weekend, a little stickier on Sunday. And we did have some rain around the area Thursday night going into Friday morning, some unofficial precipitation totals as estimated by Doppler radar. And it's just kind of hit and miss. There are some areas, if you look in between Anderson and Pendleton there, and with nothing. And then down in that green shading between Lawrence and the east side of Indianapolis, well, they're locally are looking at about an inch of rain or more. And also right at where 421 comes together just to the west and southwest of Sheridan, well, they had one spot that may have had over an inch of rain too. But in most of Hamilton County, the amounts were more like a tenth to a quarter of an inch. I don't really see anywhere nearby where it was much more than that. And that may be it until we get to Monday. We're going to lose the rain from today. The maps show that area of low pressure moving off to the southeast today. So there you can see what happens for the first part of the day. The green moves away and is replaced by high pressure. That will move in and guarantee us a sunny weekend. The high this afternoon, centered back in Iowa, will continue to eventually move our way. And the upper air patterns certainly favor above normal temperatures through the weekend. This is a look at the jet stream where you see all that shading, those arrows that are packed closely together. That's where the upper air is moving the fastest, and that's well to the north of us this weekend. It drops down a little bit closer, though. Notice what happens on Monday. The storm track gets a little bit closer to us. We break down the ridge and get back into chances of some showers and thunderstorms. So that is in the 7-day forecast, at least in a couple of different places. First of all, for Hamilton County today, I expect that we'll have some sunshine around as we move through the later afternoon. We'll lose the shower and storm chance by late in the day. Tonight looks great. A high today of 85, a low tonight of 64. So if you've got an outdoor concert to go to this weekend in the evening, I think you'll be fine. Tomorrow you'll be sweating if you're doing anything during the day, with Saturday high temperatures of about 88 degrees. And then on Sunday we're up to 90. It gets muggier and stays muggy on Monday, with a chance of showers and storms and a high of 93. A chance on Tuesday, 88, and then we may get a break before another threat later on next week. And highs generally after Tuesday will be into the mid-80s. So there's really nothing below normal at all in that forecast anytime soon. So I think you should have some above average fun this weekend. How about it? Keep checking in. If you want to look at the weather and the radar anytime, I'm online at paulpoteet.com. And we're always here with Hamilton County news, sports, and my webcam weather. I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet for Times News 24/7.
Each week, Terry Ditzler and Connie Thompson take a look at current events ranging from local to worldwide, from touchdowns to teenagers, tornadoes to tsunamis, and ask the question, where is God in all of this? Connie is the pastor and Terry is the intern pastor of New Joy Lutheran Church, located at 316 West 156th Street in Westfield. You can email them at joy@thetimes24-7.com. The journey begins only in the Times.
After seeing a dip in teams and competitors last year, this weekend's Enchanted Forest meet will be the biggest in the event's history. 29 clubs and about 700 swimmers are expected for this year's meet, which begins today and ends Sunday at Forest Park. Last year's meet had 19 teams and 556 swimmers. Noblesville Swim Club, which hosts the meet, has 139 swimmers entered. The next largest club has about 75. Competition begins at 5:30 p.m. today. It also begins at 8 a.m. on Saturday and on Sunday. Well, after the second of 3 rounds of the PGA Junior Series golf competition at Purdue University's Camp Course, 2 Carmel golfers are in the top 5 in the boys 16 to 18 division. That's the good news. The bad news is that both golfers, along with everyone else in the tournament, are far off the sizzling pace set by Michael Bernard of Huber Heights, Ohio. Bernard entered the final round today and has a 10-stroke lead over second place Will Eckelmeyer of Columbia, Missouri. Today's news was brought to you in part by the National Guard. In the National Guard, you serve your country as a soldier and you serve the people of your community. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, you bring food, supplies, medical aid, and most importantly, you bring hope. This is the moment to change your life and perhaps someone else's. Visit nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. That's your local news for Friday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage and pick up a print copy of the Noblesville Times. For Times News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.